Hello, Carlo Mendez. How are you today? Did wait?
Hey, how you doing? Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
great.
having me.
Sorry. Was it fun to work on the show Dexter, Original Sin?
Oh my God, so much fun. It really is. I mean, this is, like an actor's dream come true, to be on a show of this scale and something that's got such a huge fan base. So, and I was, a fan of the original. And when I got it, I was just like over the moon, so excited, and it's so much fun. And it's got some amazing actors, Christian Slater, Patrick Dempsey, Patrick Gibson, Sarah Michelle Gellar, just amazing actors. So to be a part of that crew was just so much fun.
Yeah, and I bet you have a bunch of people, a bunch of fans, super fans, coming at you with the trivia, and you kind of feel like you're a part of something with something like this, right?
Yeah, it's a part of it. Even though unfortunately I didn't have any scenes with Christian Slater, which would have been amazing. And it's funny because his character is the one hunting mine down. But the fact that I'm still like in that world, it was just so much fun. Yeah, and I've had people come up to me and I'm like, I don't want to give you spoilers. No spoilers, no spoilers. But yeah, it's been fun. Having people come up to me and recognize it, and telling me things about it. Yeah.
And you find playing the bad guy kind of liberating. You can do whatever almost.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about playing a bad guy. Usually I play cops or the good guy or the funny guy or the goofy guy or even the ass or a-hole. Sorry, I don't know if I can use better words. But with this one, this is a straight up bad man. Like this is, Hector Estrada is just like, no joke. He's all business, nothing personal. And if you don't do what he wants, he'll take care of the problem. And he's got no issue with that. And he's just a very calculated, cold-blooded man.
Well, that's kind of great. Do you feel like there's a part of that character within you that you can tap into? I mean, you seem like a nice guy, but is there a like a kingpin gangster within you living there?
The good question. You know what? It have a very vivid imagination, so I feel like I can turn it on and off in an instant. And it's fun to play that, and I think one of the biggest things about acting is so for me to play characters like that, I really enjoy it, and not in a kind of way, but in a fun kind of way. Like in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh my God, this is so much fun. I get to beat up people or shoot or cut them up or whatever it is. So it's a lot of fun, and it's something that I can just turn on and off very easily and just go with it and have fun.
That's great. You wouldn't want to method act this character and bring it home to your loved ones.
Definitely not. Definitely not. No, I don't want any psychological parts in it with me.
That's great. And did you meet Michael C. Hall? I know he narrates the show.
He narrates it, but he at least on the days that I was on set, I never saw him on set, and I don't know how that went. But I think it was just so smart and genius how they still were to incorporate Michael C. Hall in the show, even though he wasn't physically in it because of the way the last one ended and this one started. And fans, he makes the show. Michael C. Hall is Dexter. So I know I remember reading when they were doing the prequel, they're like, oh my God, they better bring back Michael C. Hall and this and that. And the way they just did it with his voiceover, I thought it was just pure genius to still have an element of him in the show. And it worked out perfectly.
I love that. They did that for the Sopranos movie as well, and I like that. It's a nice touch when you do that.
Yeah, it's a very nice touch. And it still gives you that connection to that character that you built an emotional bond with.
Yeah, and so you enjoyed the show when it was out. I know it was a long time ago, but you have fond memories of that.
Of uh of uh of
Dexter. Yeah.
of Dexter, the original. Yeah, it's been a while since it came out, but I thought I was a fan, but there's super fans out there, who just like they know exactly the episode, who killed who, what went down, and I'm like, wow, I loved it, but I don't remember those exact details. It was a long time ago, and there was quite a few seasons, but yeah, it's because it's just a different crazy kind of concept, and I think at the back of our minds, all of us want to see, the bad guys always get what they deserve. Sometimes justice doesn't prevail in some of these cases or whatever, like the way they show. And then that's where Dexter steps in and he makes sure they get what they deserve.
Yeah, I think that's very appealing for people. Vigilante justice, maybe not practically, but theoretically, it's fun, and it is fun.
Exactly. It's because what he's doing is it's wrong but right, but wrong but right. I keep saying that, it falls in that because it's wrong to kill no matter what. That's why we have a justice system. But sometimes when it fails, and then in an imaginary way, like on a TV show, you're like, all right, what if there's a serial killer that kills serial killers out there and predators and rapists and all that stuff. So it makes it fun and it's something that you can enjoy.
Heck yes. So I like serial killer movies a lot. I'm a big fan of that, and Dexter as well is amazing. Do you have a favorite serial killer movie?
Ooh, favorite serial killer movie. You know what? The first one that comes to mind is Iceman. With
Okay.
Shannon. Did you ever see that one?
I didn't see it. I know the title, and I know it was about, was that about like a mob hitman? Tell
Yeah, it
me.
was he was a serial killer mob hitman, and he just, I mean, that guy really puts this. He probably scared the crap out of my character. It's based on a true story, so that comes into mind. But it was such a great movie. Highly recommend it. And Michael Shannon is just an incredible force of nature of an actor. Yeah.
Oh, cool. And do you have a favorite serial killer?
Ooh, like in real life. Oh my God. You know, they're all terrible people. So to say my favorite, but the one I've read the most up on, was has probably been Ted Bundy.
Mhm.
I've read about Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy, and Jeffrey Dahmer, but I think Ted Bundy is the one that I read the most up on. And I wouldn't say favorite. It's crazy to have a favorite serial killer. But yeah, Ted Bundy because the way how he went about it, defenseless women, the way he defended himself, he really just the stuff that I read about him, he didn't see anything with what he did. And I think that's probably the case with a lot of serial killers, but that was just insane. But he was just yeah, there's just something not right up there about him and all serial killers.
Oh yeah, and I don't mean to make it sound like they're serial killers should be on baseball cards that kids should be trading. Just
No, 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 of
generally,
course not. But we're fascinated, because we're
yeah.
reading and we see it and you hear it in the news and you have curiosity about it, And I think that's where it falls in with Dexter, he's a serial killer, but obviously as we know he kills the bad guys, but there's still something not right about him. And in his eyes, the looks, he enjoys being a serial killer. He likes it, but he takes it out on the bad guys, not on the innocent people, which is one of his rules.
Okay. And how what's it like to hang out with Ryan Gosling? He's your freaking brother-in-law.
Ryan is such an amazing guy. He's so funny, down to earth. He's just like one of the regular guys. He's just an amazing man all around, and it's so nice to be around him and refresh.
And how the heck's your sister doing these days?
She's good. She's good. She's just enjoying the journey of life, living life, and taking care of the family and just doing everything that she wants, and just enjoying it.
Lovely, lovely. Well, Carlo, it was a real pleasure talking to you today. Before I let you go, what's your favorite thing about being an actor?
Everything about being an actor, very good question. I guess the unexpectedness, the unexpectedness of like you don't know what's gonna happen. Even though don't get me wrong, there's a script, there's a structure to everything, but I love that when you say everything, it's fresh, it's different, and it's exciting and it's fun. I have a lot of fun, and I get to play different characters and let go and release this energy that I have inside of me. And at the end of the day, it's just a lot of fun and it's different. And it's never boring. It's always, always exciting.
All right. Well, that's a perfect note, I think, to end on. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you so much.